Not bad. Javelins. Oh boy. What the? Huh. Fake wall. Tough. Ooh. Where'd those go? Oh, he has them. There we go. Come on, spider. Hmm. Look. Ooh. First aid kit. Who has first aid training? You do. Okay, you need to drop some stuff then. Or pass it over to him. Over to the staff. Pass those furs. There we go. Although these halls are mostly empty now, nobody bothered to remove this enormous black cast iron kettle. It's sturdy and old and a little bit rusty, but you notice it's small letters cast around the lip. Bend down and squint and examine the letters. Fortunately, your knowledge of fairy lore is sufficient to decipher them. This must be a magical kettle. You heard about this sort of thing. The fairies could create cornucopias, enchanted sources of infinite, bounteous, delicious food. The writing of the spell is the spell that you can use to activate the pot. You think, if you're careful, you could cast a spell, do you? Sure. Wave your hands, rub the pot, and cast a spell. Fortunately, centuries this thing has been sitting here, the spell seems to have gone a little funny. Instead of stew, the bowl fills with foul, smelly liquid. The odor from the slurry makes you gag. You bend and double, retching and twitching. You feel awful. Unfortunate. An oven, huh? Sure, what could go wrong with the oven? Huh, some bread. Neat. Free bread. I don't want to press my luck, though. The thing's probably going to explode or something. Nope, no need to go down there just yet. No. Poison elixir. I don't know. Maybe it'll be important at some point. I have a thing of poison. Maybe I'll be able to poison somebody. Or maybe I'll accidentally drink it and kill myself. You enter the passages under the ruins. It's very dark, cold, and slimy. It's not quiet, however. You're the quiet chattering of strange beings in the darkness. You're the first humans to be down here in many, many years. And the first thing I do is this. Oh, come on, I didn't walk that far. Sure. Cut open one of the sacks and find out what happens when you leave some grain sitting around in the basement for a few centuries. Not very appetizing. At least the rats weren't at it. Enter an ancient stone hall, the first chamber in these catacombs. As you walk, you interrupt the family of huge spiders who are busily dining on a mummified giant rat. Looks like these tunnels are in need of a good stiff pest extermination session. Also looks like you'll have to begin here. The spiders immediately drop their tasty rat and move in search of fresher prey. Rude. Uh-huh. Boy, that sure is webs, alright. think he can move. Too many webs. Here we go. Look. These caves look familiar, even though they haven't been occupied for many years. You recognize the cozy subterranean squalor of a goblin lair. You listen and hear nothing but the echoing of dripping water and some loud squeaking. A former goblin lair, maybe? Find the somewhat fresh body of a dead giant rat. It's covered with burns. Someone blasted it with fire very recently. Looks like you aren't the only warriors poking down in the darker parts of Shadowvale. Huh. I wonder who could have done that. 2 hits. Neat. Can't go that way. Ledges are impossible to climb. Rude. Yay, javelin. Stupid mung rats. They'll be the bane of my existence for a while. There we go. Whew. Half of them. Oh dear, this looks like a trap. Start to cross this narrow walkway, taking care to keep away from the edges. It's quite a drop. Suddenly the silence in these tunnels is interrupted. Translucent, howling spirits rise out of the chasm, screeching. They fly around you, waving their arms and sometimes rushing you and flying away at the last moment. They're ghosts! Ghosts of tribesmen slain on this isle. First you're terrified. The spirits of the dead usually intend nothing but ill will for the living. You soon realize, however, that these spirits are different. They hover around you, watching you carefully. Each swooping shade looks at you, seems to approve, and then descends into the chasm once again. Soon each has inspected you and left, satisfied. You are alone on the bridge. You feel as if the dead have selected you as their champion. It's a sobering experience. Although one thought stays with you as you continue to cross the bridge. You pity anyone the spirits don't like who try to pass. Lucky me. Aha. Uh-oh. Also, we just avoided a bunch of goblins with spears. Cave lizards aren't such a big deal now. Healing elixir's a big deal, though. Nope. Uh-uh. Nope. And... sure, I'll take that. Cool. This is one of the three, pools set in the floor in this room. The water in its smooth oval depression in the tile floor. Even though the pools have been here many years, the water is still there. It's not even moldy, it's fresh and clear. No. Nope, nope, nope. I'm sure that's some sort of horrible trap. Beautiful altar underneath all the dust. This is a beautiful altar. Underneath all the dust, it doesn't seem to be enchanted in any way. It's just a big block of lovely carved, polished marble. You examine it more carefully. You notice there are several rows of characters carved in the base of the altar. You examine them closely. They're a chant. You suspect it might be useful. You can now cast a spell, Total Healing. Well, not exactly. I could, eventually, at some point in the future. Another hidden passage I just randomly found. This room is extremely odd. It's split into two halves. The floor of the north is gravel and basalt. The floor to the south is marble and tile. The south half is clean, while the north is scorched and blood-stained. Half of the room is two platforms made of stone blocks, raised 6 inches off the floor. You have no idea what they're for. Maybe if you stepped on one, something would happen. Something terrible, I'm sure. When you set foot on the platform, this stone platform, a strange red haze appears on the other one. Tendrils emerge from it, seemingly reaching and grabbing for something. They writhe through empty air. Suddenly, they coil as if they've grabbed something. The tendrils pull in, the haze disappears. You're left facing two very nasty, surprised-looking creatures. I don't approve. I think this is the best bet.